It's really amazing how you can whip up some delicious lunch or dinner with very few basic ingredients. So in this recipe, I'm going to be showing you a very delicious, flavorful matumbo and spinach recipe, which is going to be best when paired with ugali or chapati. So grab the ingredients and let's get cooking. This recipe doesn't need so many ingredients. So you're going to prep up some Sukumawiki. We have tomatoes and onions. Also, you need a kg of tripe or matumbo, and this is mutton matumbo. Also, you need some cooking oil, onion powder, 2 seasoning cubes, and salt. So the recipe is simple with very basic pantry ingredients. We're going to start off by boiling our matumbo. So you're going to place a pan over medium flame and transfer in your clean washed matumbo. I love cooking with mutton matumbo because it cooks very fast. You don't need to boil for around an hour or two. So this is going to take around 30 to 45 minutes at most. And it's going to turn out very tender. And yeah, you can throw in a little bit of salt to season the matumbo as it's boiling. So I'm going to add in half a teaspoon. And once you boil your matumbo, it's going to soak in water, so there's no need to add in water while boiling your matumbo. If you're going to be using a pressure cooker, maybe you are in a hurry, you can wash your matumbo, transfer in, and don't add any water because it's going to soak in water. So once it's cooking, it's going to drain the water, and yeah, it's going to cook under pressure. This is how your matumbo is going to be looking. As you can see, it's already releasing some water, boiling. So I'm going to cover and let the matumbo boil. This is how your matumbo is going to be looking after around 45 minutes. And if you notice that it's not yet tender, you're going to add in a little bit more water and boil until the matumbo is tender. Mine is just perfect. So the next step is going to be adding in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, and it's going to depend on how fatty your matumbo is. If you're going to be cooking this recipe with beef matumbo, it's always a little bit fatty, so you're going to reduce the amount of oil that you're going to be adding, or don't add oil at all, because the matumbo is going to render the fat, and then you're going to use the fat to cook. After adding in the cooking oil, you're going to sear your matumbo for around a minute, and this is going to add in so much flavor to the matumbo once it's ready. So just keep on stirring as the matumbo is searing. And after around a minute, you're going to add in 1 medium onion that is diced. Stir in. I'm going to throw in 2 seasoning cubes. Use my spatula and crush. Add in some onion powder. Saute your onions for around a minute while the matumbo is searing, and the seasoning cube is going to add in a little bit of salt to the dish, and also it's going to add in so much flavor. So don't skip. You can add in chicken or beef seasoning cubes, or you can simply add in some salt. Wow, the kitchen is smelling so good at this point while the matumbo is searing. I'm even tempted to dig in at this point, but we are going to proceed by adding in our tomatoes. That is 3 medium tomatoes. Stir in. Then you're going to cook the tomatoes for around a minute or until the tomatoes are cooked down. If you notice that your pan is drying out, you can add in a splash of water so that the tomatoes can cook. And also it's going to deglaze the pan. I'm going to reduce the flames to medium so that the tomatoes can cook. This is how your matumbo is going to be looking. So the next step is going to be checking the seasoning. I need a little bit more salt. Stir in, then I'm going to add in my chopped up Sukumawiki. Immediately you add in your Sukumawiki, you're going to use your spatula and stir in the Sukumawiki so that can cook together with the Matumbo. And don't cover if you don't want your Sukumawiki to turn out soupy. You're going to cook your Sukumawiki for around 1 to 2 minutes. You don't want to lose the green color in the Sukumawiki because your Sukumawiki is going to turn out tasteless. Am I rhyming? Okay. So just keep on stirring. And after a minute, this is how your Sukumawiki is going to be looking. We still have that nice green color. The Matumbo is tender and everything is well seasoned. I'm going to be pairing my ugali and Sukumawiki with some ugali. So I'm yet to cook my ugali. And if you're interested or if you want to learn how to make some delicious soft ugali, check up here or in the description box for the full recipe. So the Matumbo and Sukumawiki are stand out incredible. It's well seasoned, very delicious. I love when the Sukumawiki is still green. That means that each bite is going to be absolutely amazing.